Hello, this is the Footsteps of the Greats channel. This channel is dedicated to introducing people who have made a name for themselves in history. In this issue, we present the stories of heroes who bravely faced the wilderness of the western frontier. They pioneered uncharted lands and built new lives in harsh environments and harsh conditions. Their courage, determination, and fortitude in the face of challenges are truly legendary. Through their adventures, miracles, and exploits, we will glimpse the ruggedness and passion of their time. Together we will honor their great legacy in the West and reflect on its history. Boy Villain King, Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid was born in 1859 in New York, USA. His real name is William Henry McCarty Jr. His profession is outlaw or robbery, and he is a murderer and prison breaker. There are many anecdotes that I don't know if it's true or not, such as when he looked in the mirror and sensed the enemy's attack and shot him down without even noticing, when he threw an empty can in the air and shot 6 shots before it hit the ground, and when he could shoot from any position. He was also good at horseback riding, and there is testimony that he was good at rodeos, shooting birds while riding. He was well educated and well written, could play the piano, and had a sense of intelligence that he was careful about fashion. His name was Kid, and he was quite short, less than 160 centimeters tall, had small hands and feet, and wore women's clothing. There is a record that he was shot dead at the age of 21 by a man named Garrett in Fort Sumner, New Mexico in 1881, but the theory that he survived is also a strong person. Bandit Queen, Belle Starr. Belle Starr is a frontier outlaw, a woman who lived the life of an outlaw. She was born in Carthage, Missouri in 1848, the third daughter of a wealthy planter. She was smart from an early age, excelling in classical and music at her school, and learned horse riding and shooting from her older brother. Her family ran a farm in Dallas, Texas and developed a relationship with a former Confederate outlaw. Belle has been married 3 times in her lifetime, both her first and second marriages being widowed. After breaking up with her first husband, she indulges in alcohol, gambling, and drinking, and shoots a pistol while riding a horse. She reportedly committed crimes such as disguising herself as a man, setting fire to stores, robbing stores, threatening guns to steal poker bets, and leading a gang of robbers. Married to her third husband, Jim, she met a shocking end when she walked out of her next-door neighbor's house and shot her in the face and shoulder with a shotgun. A manga called Belle Starr Robbery, based on her life of Belle, has also been published. Dr. Homicide Dentistry, Doc Holliday. Doc Holliday is a gunslinger, gambler, and doctor of dentistry, born in 1851 in Griffin, Georgia. His real name is Doc John Henry Holliday, and it is believed that the alias Doc was taken from his career as a doctor of dentistry. He opened a dental clinic in Atlanta, but he suffered from pulmonary tuberculosis and moved to Dallas, Texas to recuperate. He started gambling as a quick income, and this was the gateway to his downfall. Around this time, an argument led to a murder, and he moved to Jacksboro, New York, and moved around the American South. He committed many murders, which is believed to be due to his innate temper and desperation due to the uncertainty caused by tuberculosis. In order to shoot quickly, he had devised ways such as scraping off the sights and horns of the gun, and tying the trigger to a guard iron. He finally died of pulmonary tuberculosis in Glenwood Springs, Colorado at the age of 36 after drinking too much alcohol. Duck Beak, Duck Bill. Wild Bill Hickok. Wild Bill Hickok, gunslinger and Union soldier, was born in 1837 in Troy Grove, Illinois. Even if he was attacked by an enemy, he would smash his head in the instant the enemy shot him, and his martial tales of handling 2 pistols with ease remain. During the Civil War he served in the Union Army as a spy, charioteer and scout. In 1861, he was attacked by 10 Southerners, but Bill shot 6 of them, immobilized one with bare hands, and stabbed the remaining 3 with a knife. In 1872–73 he participated in the Wild West show, which toured the eastern United States. During his tour in Kansas City, he was famously shot at in front of Texans who were demanding the song Dixie, from the South, but not a single shot hit. In 1876 he was shot in the back by Jack McCall while playing poker in a South Dakota saloon. Duel at the OK Corral, Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp was an American sheriff, born in Illinois in 1848. Around the age of 20, he made a living hunting buffalo, then turned into a gunslinger and was often hired as a sheriff. He moved to Tombstone, Arizona in 1879 and began to live in 3 straw sandals with a farmer, a gambling house owner, and a brothel owner. Speaking of Earp, the duel at the OK Ranch, which pitted indigenous cowboys. In 1881, Earp and his brother Virgil got into a fight with the local cowboys. Knowing that there are multiple cowboys, Earp and his friends go to negotiate with him, but they fail and a shootout erupts. After the duel, Earp and others were indicted, but they were all acquitted, while their companions lost their lives and arms. After that, he moved to Los Angeles and taught gunfight acting in Hollywood, but it seems that he used the duel at the OK Ranch as a sales pitch. And at the age of 80 he died of cystitis. Founder of the Wild West show, Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill is an Old West gunslinger and impresario. His real name is William Frederick Cody. He was born in a log cabin in Iowa in 1846. Bill, who has a talent for handling guns and horseback riding since childhood, will work as a coachman and a soldier who made use of it. As an informant, he interacts with the military, cooperates with the Indian subjugation as a scout, and serves in the North American Army in the Civil War. From the late 1800s to the 1910s, he was enthusiastic about developing Wyoming, establishing a newspaper company, irrigating the land, and developing a dam. From around 1880, he established the Wild West show, which was a show about handling pistols and stagecoach robbery, and toured Europe and the United States, and was a great success. He died in 1917 and was buried at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in accordance with Bill's will. The Buffalo Bills football team is named after this person. Last Avenger of the Indigenous Peoples, Geronimo. Geronimo is a Native American shaman and Apache warrior and leader. He was born in 1829 to the Nedni Apache tribe. Geronimo is another name, his real name is Goyasli, which means the yawn. He transforms from a mild-mannered personality into a dark and irritable avenger when his family is massacred in a ruse by the Mexicans who were fighting at the time. He led his tribes to wage war against Mexico and the United States. He is the origin of the name of the guardian angel Geronimo, shouted by Mexican gun Gene when he attacked the town of Arizpe and rampaged with a knife in one hand while bullets flew. Geronimo was able to fight this far because he was trained as a mountain warrior. He learned to sleep insomnia, survive in mountainous terrain, and learned to use a bow and arrow and a catapult. He finally posted and was captured by American forces in 1886. After that, he was a prisoner for the rest of his life and was treated as a spectacle, and his will was not heeded. If you would like to join us, please rate this channel highly and subscribe to our channel. Your one click will encourage us to bring the wisdom of great people to more people. Let's share the joy of being inspired and learning from the footsteps of great people together.